All right, guys, in this video, I'm going to show you how to set up SEMrush projects so that you can track things like position tracking, you can do site audits and a bunch of other stuff, which we'll go into later on in the video. So in order to set up the project, you're obviously going to need SEMrush. So if you don't have SEMrush, I'm going to put my affiliate link in the description below. You can get a 7-day free trial and test it out, and then you can continue using it or not later. It's up to you. Once you're in SEMrush, you want to go to projects, and over here is where you can create a project. So what you would want to do is hit create project over here, and you want to enter the domain. So I'm going to add my domain, and I'm just going to call this one 2 because I've already got one for this, but we'll create one here. And then you hit create project, and now it's going to add it as a project to your SEMrush dashboard. And then from here you can set everything up. So now you've got the options to set up position tracking, site audits, etc., etc. So we'll go through some of these, the ones that I usually use. Firstly is the position tracking. That's probably the main one that pretty much everyone who's doing SEO is going to use. So what you want to do, you want to hit set up, obviously, and now you can set up the position tracking how you want it. So you can select the search engine, you can select which device you want it to show the position results for, which location. So for instance, you can set just a country, a city, depending how specific you want to go. And then you set the actual name for the local pack if you want to track the local pack rankings, and you go to keywords. And now from here, you can add your keywords. And so you can either have a list and paste it in here, put all the different keywords. You can import them from SEMrush suggestions, Google Analytics, or one of these other tools if you want to do that as well. Obviously with analytics, you would need to connect the account, which I'm going to show how to do in another video. But basically you add the keywords here. So I'm just going to add a couple just for the sake of the video, and then we'll add them to the campaign as you can see here. And then you can get weekly emails if you want about this or not. I typically don't, but it's up to you. And then hit start tracking. So now what's going to happen is SEMrush is going to track these keywords on a daily basis and give you an update every day in the position tracking section. So you need to let this set up. So while that's setting up, we can go back and start setting up the other stuff. So I'll go back to the projects. I'll click on my project and we can start setting up some of the other stuff. So the next thing we can do is the site audit, which is going to allow SEMrush to just do basic site audits and let us know what's going on. So we'll hit that. And now we can select how many pages you want to crawl. So for this website, there's less than 500 at the moment. So I'm going to do that. You can let it do its own thing. You can submit a sitemap, enter the sitemap URL, etc. I'm just going to let it do its own thing. I do not want an email, and I'll let it do it. So basically most of these things when it comes to setting up the project is actually very simple. You just click the thing, follow the steps, let it do its thing, and then it's going to start showing you all of your data once it's in there. So you could go through, and if we go back to projects, we can now go through and set up the rest of these. You can set up the on-page checker, the backlink audit as well. Usually I'll do those. I usually don't do the PPC, social media, etc., but depends on the project, obviously. So you could go through and set those up as well. And then once it's done, you can go through and see these things. So I'll use the other one I've already set up as an example. If we go into, let's say, position tracking, which is the one that I mainly use, and I click on my project, click on the one that I've already set up for the same website, you can see here, it gives me the stats of the keywords I've asked it to track. You can see all the different keywords, the rises, the downfalls, etc. And you can view all the keywords you put in here. And then from here, once you've set up the position tracking, you can obviously select the date, over what period you want to see it, like last 30 days, etc. And it will give you like the differences, the search volumes, and all these good stats for keywords that you would want if you're trying to keep track of them, what URL ranks for the keyword, etc. And then from here, you can also make a ranking report once this is set up as well, which I'm going to make another video on as well. So if you want to know how to do that, go watch that video, and I'll show you how to make a ranking report from this data as well. But basically that's how that would work. And then let's say, for instance, you want to go site audit, you'd click site audit down here, and you can take a look at SEMrush's site audit here. And it will give you things like the health of the site, any issues, crawled pages, etc. You can see here, it gives you all the stuff like slow to load, mixed content, etc. And then you can go through and deal with all of these issues as you need to. So that's basically it in terms of setting up the project. It's actually very easy. So you just go through and follow the steps, let it do its thing, set up the ones you want, and then from there they will appear in this section here, and you can do what you need to do from them. So that's basically it. If you have any questions about any of this, put them in the comments below and I will answer them. Otherwise, if you want me to coach you on how to do SEO and Google ads for only $49 a month, go to learndominatemarketing.com. And if you'd like us to get you results with SEO or Google ads for your business, go to dominatemarketing.io and book a call with us there. Catch you on the next one.